Now, when you look at the movie Zeitgeist, right? If you ain't seen it, go watch it. Like we was talking about Mithra, born on December 25th. They got Horus in there too, which is the Egyptian Christ child. And that would be true if he was in the northern hemisphere, him being born on December 25th. But when you look at the Nile, they considering the bottom, the top, the bottom, and the bottom, the top. So it ain't uh down. You gotta flip it upside down because the rivers flow from inner Africa down north. You see what I'm saying? I got down north because I'm already geographically inclined to know where they stand at. But it would be Christmas in July. You see what I'm saying? It will be Christmas in July. I know y'all done heard that expression. That's what it would be for the Egyptian Christ child. Because on the Zeitgeist documentary, they say he born on December 25th. And that's if you from the northern hemisphere. You see what I'm saying? But for them being in the southern hemisphere and the blue and white Nile flowing down north, see what I'm saying? In my brain, it be already, the map of Africa is already flipped upside. I can understand it better that way because that's how I was originally taught. You know what I mean? And the rivers is flowing up, which all other rivers flow this way, down. You know what I'm saying? To the closest hill. You see what I'm saying? That's why when you looking for water, you looking for the ditches. You see what I'm saying? Because water will be able to accumulate. But it's different than the Nile. It flow up towards Egypt. You see what I'm saying? And by them being in that southern hemisphere, and you turn around, the northern star and Osiris's belt, which y'all know is Orion, is the opposite. So by the summer and winter solstice, which is the winter solstice, which is the death of the sun. You see what I'm saying? But it would be the birth of the sun in the southern hemisphere. You see what I'm saying? So the Horus Christ child wouldn't have been born on December 25th. It would have been like uh July 23rd. July, you know, see what I'm saying? It would be in the summer month. Ain't no that what we was talking. Ain't no snow in Africa. Ain't no winter months in Africa. That's what I was trying to say. Ain't no winter months in Africa. You feel me? Ain't no winter months in Africa, so you can't uh go by a northern point of reference when you in the southern hemisphere. You see what I'm saying? Because if you in the North Pole and you looking at the star, that's when it would go from the southern hemisphere up to the northern hemisphere. You see what I'm saying? And that's when they would see it, the solstice. You see what I'm saying? The star that's on the top of the Christmas tree. That's when they would see it. But if you go to Africa, you see what I'm saying? And you standing in, just say you standing in Ethiopia. And you looking the other way. It's the other way. You gonna see it before the people in the northern hemisphere gonna see it because you in the sun rise in the east and set in the west. Okay? You see what I'm saying? So really all is, and that's Jesus. You see what I'm saying? And we gonna do at least 3 slide presentations because it take imagery for me to show y'all this. You see what I'm saying? And explain it for y'all can visually see it. You see, and we gonna do that. You see what I'm saying? But I want to let it get a little bit more closer to Christmas. You see what I'm saying? So tomorrow we gonna switch the subject, but we gonna stay on this subject right now. You see what I'm saying? Because it's important. But the Horus Christ child, Heru, you see what I'm saying? Was is the original story where this came from. But if you looking into it from Europe, it's gone. If you try, it's gonna say December 25th because you looking at it from a northern reference. But if you in the southern reference. Because y'all, even if the map is right side up, the way you see it, you see what I'm saying? It still would be in the southern hemisphere. But if you flip it upside down, this is the way the ancient Africans looked at the map of Africa. They looked at it upside down because everything was relegated in nature going, you see what I'm saying, down north. Y'all would call it south. You see what I'm saying? But for y'all point of reference, it would be going up north. You see what I'm saying? But for my point of reference, it'd be going up, down, up south. You see what I'm saying? Because of where I'm standing. Because if I'm standing in the middle of Uganda and I'm looking down, Egypt is this way. You see what I'm saying? So when I look at the star, it's going to be this way. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to see it before it get to Europe. You understand what I'm saying? So we must relegate ourselves back to our geographical area so we'll understand that, you know, this birth of the Christ, which it was 16 crucified saviors. I think that's Kersey Gray's 101 myths of the Bible, Greenberg, go get those books. But anyway, you know, so we must geographically get our point of reference right. You see what I'm saying? And so what, because where we standing, you see what I'm saying? If you got your African mind right and you standing in the Nile with your point of reference, like they were, you see what I'm saying? The flood with the flood of the Nile would have came in June or July. You see what I'm saying? You're not gonna harvest just like the Boondocks video. You're not gonna harvest in no middle of winter, like with Thanksgiving and all that. In the beginning of the death of the sun would be the winter solstice. So you're not gonna be harvesting or doing none of that out in no winter time in the cold like that. So that proves Christmas in July. See, ain't nobody, that's the Christ, Horus Christ child. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, that he in the manger and all that. You see what I'm saying? He in that because he cold. It's cold. You see what I'm saying? In that area, you see what I'm saying? But ain't no Christ child ever been born in those areas. You see what I'm saying? Where it snow. Do it snow in Israel? You see, other than where the mountains and shit, do it snow in Israel? Hell no, nigga, it's hot. You see what I'm saying? Hot. You see what hot? That's the fucking desert. You see what I'm saying? So how but it's going, the desert gets super cold. You would think the desert would be hot at night, but it gets super cold. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about brick. You see what I'm brick. You see what I'm saying? If you out there, you gonna need a manger. You see what I'm saying? But the original scrolls do not say that. You see what I'm saying? Because you will see the Horus Christ child being born, but he in the temple. You see what I'm saying? Outdoors, man. You say he inside, but you know, it's a mythical story borrowed from an ancient story. You see what I'm saying? Ancient Egypt or ancient Africa. Because if you go all over Africa, whether it's whatever culture, every last one of them got a Christ. You see, a Sahu. That's what they call a Sahu. The mummy. You see what I'm saying? Them people that is wrapped in them mummies are divine people, or either kings, priests. You see what I'm saying? And they wrap them in the mummy. In the ancient Egyptians call it the Sahu. You see what I'm saying? And we got to realize that. You see? And we gonna get back on that because we got to know that's that typology. You see what I'm saying? Jesus didn't come before the great King Horus. You see what I'm saying? He the first Christ child. This is where the original story originated at. Before Zeus, before any of that. Y'all like, subscribe, and share, and I'll be right back. Drop out.